Hello, I'm Nika, and let's talk about an issue you may be having while implementing your math lesson or activity. And it deals with our little friends, the dice. Perhaps you have this great activity, but you've spent more time, or your students or kids, chasing after the dice on the floor, wherever they roll to, instead of the lesson. As a math teacher, that happened to me multiple times until I found a solution. And so, because it worked so well for me in the classroom, I want to share it with you. So, let's get ready to make some dice poppers. Okay, so let's get started. I have my containers here and lids. I'll go ahead and open these up. Just perfect, just enough to make 10 dice poppers today. And if you are looking for multicolored lids and containers, they also have those at some of your favorite dollar locations for retail shopping. But these will work just perfect for what we're doing today. So let me go ahead and set these up, and you'll see these go pretty quick setting up our dice poppers. Second, I have my dice, and so today this pack just has enough for 5 dice poppers, but if you wanted to make 10, you just get another pack. You're still spending under $4. How quick is it to make? Let's go. Drop 2 dice into the container, cover it with the lid, and you're ready to go. You can close the lid, flip it around, and start to shake it. As you see here, it will go, and every single time you shake, it'll turn for different numbers. And so what this allows is no dice outside falling over the floor. You're trying to catch them, really disrupting an educational experience. Just real quick, just making another one. And as you can see, probably in just under a minute, we've made a powerful kind of tool that you can use in the classroom, or if you're homeschooling, you can use at home. And it really makes for, a great way to organize with dice. And so I'm going to make one more here today for this video. And so now we have 5 of the dice poppers. Sometimes the lids, you'll have to work with them a little bit, but it should be okay. And again, this is enough for 10. And if you did purchase 10 more or 10 more dice, it would just be another, odd dollar or so. So again, you've been able to create this tool for the classrooms out, inside of the home or outside of the home in a learning environment. And here you go. So these are dice poppers. Again, very popular for my classroom. I was in a classroom for a while and it worked. So as you can see, it's pretty simple to make dice poppers, and they're so fun. And I tell you, you'll be so happy and your kids will be happy to use this amazing tool. So let's talk about cost. If you think about it, we had a container with lids. We had 10 for $125 when I purchased them. You had we had 10 dice, but made 5 pairs. And that was also $1.25. And generally, if you wanted to make 10, that would be another $1.25. And so $1.25 times 3 is $3.75 with tax, just over, $4, depending on your locale jurisdiction. And I think that's a pretty good deal. Obviously, if you had wanted to make it for an entire classroom, you could add, depending on how many you needed. But even for a full classroom, let's say you had 30 students, which my final year of teaching, I did have, a classroom with 30 students. It's still about $10. So not too bad. That being said, the return on the investment, having something that you're going to use multiple times in the course of a year or years in the classroom, knowing that it spans across grade levels. So I taught up to 3 grade levels sometimes, and I would use them for each of those 3 grades. So a very versatile tool to use in the classroom. And again, it saved a lot of time from the dice rolling everywhere. It's just in the container. So if you want to start by making those plans, if you need to head out and grab a few items to create your dice, you can build. As you saw, pretty simple to do. You can have a whole set in less than 5 minutes. If you were just doing the 10, and thrive with your students, having fun learning about math. Take care, and we'll see you again.